I was just sitting here reflecting on my drive to work, and I started thinking about our thoughts and like the fact that they really, really, really are not our own. And I know that just sounds freaking crazy, right? Because all most of us do all day long is think, 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 think. But when you really break it down and pay attention to like what it is that we're actually doing, the thoughts that come into our mind are essentially like all the probabilities of like what could happen in any moment or in the future, or what has already happened and how it could have been different. So really, the thoughts that are there are always there, and they're in every possible thought is there, but the ones that really come to our mind, right, or that we really focus on is how we're feeling. However we're feeling in the moment is what'll bring, you know, those relatable thoughts, if you will, into your mind. So if you're feeling very sad or very depressed, and then you have something coming up or something going on, or you're thinking about the past, it's going to bring up sad and depressing thoughts about that. So a lot of our reality is based upon how we're feeling. And then, I'm thinking, well, how can I change how I feel? Well, from what I've experienced, we can change how we feel based upon like who we're being, okay? So however you're being in any given moment, or like in your life, will determine how you feel, and then how you feel will determine how you think. And it's like a big circle, right, that goes around. So if you're not being a good person, and we all know whether we are or aren't, right? You know, if you're not being a good person. So if you're not being a good person, then you're probably going to feel bad about it. You're going to have like guilt. You're going to have shame. You're going to have stuff like that, right? And then that's going to bring all those thoughts to the forefront of all the possible thoughts. But if you're being a really good person and you're helping everybody out, and you're being super grateful for everything that you have and everybody that, you come across, and you just know that you're a good person, right? Then you're going to feel good, and you're going to feel good a lot. And then so when you do have, things going on in your life, you're going to automatically go towards feel good thoughts. It's just so crazy when I just reflecting on it, and like trying to analyze my own thoughts, right? I really, really analyze my own thoughts. And I want to understand why I'm entertaining the thoughts that I'm entertaining, or why certain thoughts are coming and going, because they really are not our own thoughts. They are all potential possible thoughts that can be out there for everything that we do. We are the ones that just get to interpret those thoughts. We are the ones that get to entertain those certain thoughts. So even if you're feeling bad and those feel bad thoughts are coming in, you don't actually have to entertain those thoughts. I mean, they're going to be there in the forefront. You're going to have to like understand that they're there, but you can choose not to interact with them. I mean, this is like some crazy stuff. This is like some real mind altering stuff here, if you really look at it and what we're doing. Oh, it's just so crazy. And like I'm actively changing my thoughts day to day, because I can easily, focus on the things that I haven't changed in my life, or that I want to change, that I'm not happy about, or stuff that I feel like I can't change. I'm constantly focusing on that, and it's bringing up the thoughts related to that. And it's like a cascade effect. So what I've really been doing lately to help myself is I've just been kind of taking a step back and just really, really, really appreciating how far I've come, everything that I'm done, everything that I'm doing, all the positive steps, all the positive things in my life, the people in my life. It's if when you're in these negative mindsets or thoughts, or focusing on the things that you can't change yet, or you haven't changed yet, that's definitely when you just need to stop and just really, 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 truly try to appreciate all the good things. And then in doing that, right, it'll help, it'll change a lot of the thoughts that come to you. And I don't know, it's just crazy. Just give it a shot, give it a try. this is just something I was thinking on the drive, and I just wanted to get it out there. Tell me what you think.